welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan and I'm about to play another 4-man draft. I have neglected my M14 play because of the Poppy Gauntlet and because of my modern tournaments, so I figured that the 4-man drafts is a really good way of practicing the format without burning a lot of tickets. It's also you get 20 of these. This is the Poppy Gauntlet account. I got 20 new player drafts. So I'll warn you that they are 4-man drafts in the titles, so you stay away from them if you don't like the 4-man drafts. But they are excellent value. And here we go. As I said before, signals are even more important here. So I'm taking notes of all the cards: Divination, Mystic, Coral, Striking Sliver, Sea Coast, and I'm going fairly deep because I'm gonna see this pack many times. I think Fire Shrieker is the natural first pick here because it leaves me open. And staying open is very, very important in the 4-man drafts. In the second pack then, we get Time Ebb, Claustrophobia, Malhorn, Corpse Hauler, Phantom Warrior, Corrupt, Banisher Priest, Hunt, Messenger. What's missing here? It's an uncommon missing. It's a rare missing. I'm gonna live the dream here and take the Corrupt. Or is that stupid? The other alternative seems like the Banisher Priest. But it's early. I might be able to cut black entirely. And the new play drafts is the place to try stuff. So let's try that. Here's Frost Breath. I promised to try that too. I am not a fan of Frost Breath, but many people have told me. Oh, another Malhorn. Raider and Worm. And Stonehorn Enchanter. Okay, Recluse seems to be the best green card. I think it's better than Trollhide. Malhorn is pretty strong. We get an Altas Reap, but if we are really mono black, can we take an Altas Reap here? Oh, that's super weak. Why do I want to take this Worm? Red-black is always good. I'm taking the Malhorn. At least I'm stopping someone from having 2 Malhorns. And appears that black stuff is not coming around. And it will be hard. Here's an Essence Scatter, a Shortcutter, a Divine Favor, because there's not the Pitchburn Devil here, because that one is mine. And now let's see if Malhorn wield. Angelic Wall is still here. Divination is gone. Elvish Mystic is gone. Cormorfork, Striking Sliver, Seco Strike. Striking Sliver isn't that good in itself. So what is the best card here? I'd say that the best card here is actually Angelic Wall. Or the Seacoast Drake. But do I take the strike? It's so bad. But I might get an influx of red slivers. And Shrivel is really, really Windstorm. Now I'm taking Windstorm for the sideboard. Okay, this is pack 2. Time Ebb is still here. Claustrophobia is gone. Malhorn is still here. Corpse Hauler is still here. Phantom Warrior is gone, so 2 people are picking blue. Banished Priest is of course gone. Hunter Wick is still here, and Messenger Drake is still here, so they can fight over that. I think another Malhorn will be really nasty. My curve would probably love Corpse Hauler, but now I'm cutting red here. I also have the Firecat to hope for. All strong creatures with the Fire Shrieker. So, pack 3. Frost Breath is still here, because it sucks. Trollhide is still here. The Reclusive has been taken. The Academy Raider is gone. And maybe then I'm taking Trollhide actually. Or the Worm. Worm Corrupt. Living the dream. Oh, I'm hating the Trollhide. So Essence Scatter, Shortcutter. I got the Shortcutter. Well, let's play it then. So, this is how red I am. My Corrupt looks very lonely. But here, I get the Corpse Hauler. Though now I'm thinking I have to go Firecat. And I can actually... This is the stronger card here. But... well, they are really bad, and this is actually good. So I'm keeping white open here. Soulmender. What if I pick up an Archangel? I'll kill the Soulmender instead. Stupid shrivels. Yes, I got the Corpse Hauler. Helping black. And this guy, who is really, really, really bad. So interesting. Bogrewitch, Doomblade, Sarah Angel. And we know that in the battle between Doomblade and Sarah Angel, Doomblade always wins. Warlord, well, Doomblade is the quite easy first pick here. So we now have a splashed Corrupt in our red deck. Burning Earth, that's a money card. The red cards suck. Maybe Thunderstrike, but I'm not a fan. Though there are very few alternatives here. Maybe the Minotaur actually. A combat trick that don't increase toughness. Its utility is so low. Second pick, Undead Minotaur. Another Thunder and a Blood Baron. I think Blood Baron has a lot of potential. So Blood Baron it is. Starting to look like a curve. Darksteel Forge, Howl of the Nightpack, Nightwing Shade, Deathgaze, Cockatrice, Demolish, Wild Guess, Quag Sickness. Well, I hear removal is good. Bogbrewitch, Ring Flash, even more removal. A Sliver with haste. But I'm taking the removal. Probably get him back. I tried out the Cyclops Tyrant despite my knowledge to better. He wasn't very impressive. But the pack didn't have much else. Spore Mound. No, it is the Warlord. And I hear the Warlord is better than you think. Shade 2/2 flyer for 5 mana or 2/2 Death Touch flyer for 4 mana. Well, I know the Death Gaze guy is better. And another Vampire Warlord. Oh, Bog Brewich. They could show up, you know, they could. Well, I don't know if I want double. And I saw this combo was extremely strong. So if I get the Cauldron and the Festering Newt now, even though it's unlikely in the last pack, and otherwise I will not play it. I do need 2 of them, I think. Well, your blue decks are not going to have Divination. I'm not green. And I would be very surprised if I was white, though this guy is highly splashable. I should have taken the... Wow, I still get it. I think the Gnawing Zombie is better. No, I'm gonna take it as a finisher. But the Gnawing Zombie is better, isn't it? And my curve would have looked better. Okay, so some weird red-black thing. 14 creatures, but Striking Sliver is almost a non-entity in this deck. Grim Return. Sucks. Millstone sucks. Predator and Calonian Tusker, really good. Active Trees. No cards in my color. Wow, what a horrible pack. Well, I have to take the Lightning Talons here. They cost 3 as well. Okay, Tie-Bind Mage. There's the Predatory Sliver. Mark of the Vampire. Well. Yes. And Doomblade and Liturgy. I hope Liturgy wheels. That would be sweet. And it could very well do so. The Shade is questionable here. And the Cyclops Tyrant too. Cutting that guy, of course. Really need cheaper cards. Could very well it. Molten Birth. Nah, I'm not impressed. But I am impressed by Quag Sickness. And a Cursed Spirit. Wow, this was a hard one. How black will I be? But removal, I already have 4 drops that attack for a lot. When in doubt, take the removal. I'm not sure about that pick. Please feel free to comment. Please always feel free to comment. Okay, what are they not getting? They are not getting a Sea Kite. What am I getting? What about Academy Raider? Is this even worth the card? Blur Sliver is another creature. It has haste. Academy Raider is so weak. As is the Flesh Pulpy Giant. And even if this guy comes into play and taps things, I can kill him easily. So maybe I need a creature. I remember the Goblin that was like this, that was actually playable. And the Liturgy wheels. And the Accursed Spirit wheels. So we are cutting the Tyrant. Grim Return, I think it's unplayable. The card has to die this turn. That's so extremely situational that I would rather not play the card. And I think I'm just hating Brave the Elements. If anybody actually is. White. Mind Rot for the sideboard. So the question now is, do I want to play 18 land to make sure I hit my high drops? But my curve is pretty decent. But I have Millstone. I took the land over the Merfolk Spider in case somebody wanted to play the Merfolk Spider. I shouldn't spoil it for them, because it is so bad. I don't know about the Nightwing Shade. So let's see. We definitely need the Fire Shrieker, absolutely. We want the good quality creatures here. I think Firecat is good. The Talons, maybe. Shortcutter, Corrupt. Liturgy of Blood, Warlord. Not the Shade, right? Mark of the Vampire. Accursed Spirit, Quag Sickness, Bloodbairn, Doomblade, Corpse Hauler, Ring Flash. This is 21 cards. Do I want to run 22? I am not that expensive. Tyrant, what is the card I should play then? Even at 22 cards, I should... Oh, Bloodbairn is still in the sideboard. Sorry. Okay, this is the 18 land deck. Not playing the Nightwing Shade. Because it's so bad. It's only 11 creatures. How did Shrivel make it into the deck? Sorry for that. Then we are playing the Nightwing Shade. Bogger Witch, Undead Manator, Mindrot, Shrivel, Shadowmona. Well, this looks like a deck. 11-7. That sounds very, very wrong. With the Malhorns. I want to be able to cast the Malhorn. If I have 8 lands, I will be able to cast the Malhorns on turn 4 most of the time. But if I have 7, it's gonna get much harder. So even though I'm reducing the usefulness of both Quag Sickness and Corrupt, I am going for 10-8 here. But looking at it now, my red is really weak. And do I have... I need the Nightwing Shade as a sink. But I don't have many other sinks. So flooding is definitely an issue here. I have set myself up to flood. But I also set myself up not to... not to lose to mana shortage. So let's see what we can do. 12 creatures is not too much, but the only thing we have the Lightning Talons. That's very questionable actually. With 12 creatures, getting 2 for 1, etc. I think I'm actually playing Mindrot over it to make sure I don't get 2 for 1, but that they get 2 for 1. Or the Minotaur. I'm playing the Minotaur. I was thinking it was the 4-6 guy, but it wasn't. So this is... So I'm 13 creatures, 18 lands. I have 9 cards that are not either. Of those, we have 3 removal, 4-5 removal, 6 removal, 7 removal. So 7 removal spells, and the rest is markable Vampire and Fire Shrieker. So I'm confident that this is a decent deck, and I will play it. And it's time for the first round. We shall see if this red-black deck can imagine beating imaginary. Not the start we want in an 18-land deck. We are on the draw, we have 18 lands, we have a Blood Baron here. And I'm keeping, because I hate throwing away 2-land hands. And that is maybe a major flaw. Don't be result oriented now. Look at this hand. Would you have kept it? It is a very, very good hand. In case I draw a land. In 3 turns. No, actually I need to draw the 4th land too. And the 5th. And then it's good. And the 6th. So maybe I should just have thrown it back. There's the land. And I know there's a predatory sliver out there somewhere. This could get nasty. Could get nasty. But then he plays a flyer with 1 power for 3 mana. And I'm not in danger. Sentinel, Sliver and Blood Baron will meet. Unless I draw a swamp. But now they will meet, and I will gladly let Blood Baron die here. To get rid of Sentinel Sliver. And then cast a Cursed Spirit, and then have all the removal as backup. I just need to draw 1 swamp here, and then I'm happy again. Any combat trick will save him here, but he's not attacking. So if he now misses his 3-drop, then I feel quite good about this. Verdant Haven, also not the best. If he doesn't play 3 colors, he was better off just playing a land. Nice. Well, Cursed Spirit. And then I can actually play Liturgy and Cog Sickness. To get rid of both the Sentinel Sliver and... Would that be wasteful? Maybe. Okay. Well, we definitely need to get rid of something. Is it the Steelform Sliver we want to get rid of? Now he should really have attacked, yes. And he does. Maybe it is the Steelform Sliver now and I need to get rid of. Or maybe I should just get rid of both. But I could just cast the Pitchburn Devils and save my removal for more dangerous stuff. Because I'm winning here. And now I can sacrifice the Pitchburn Devils to get rid of... to 2-for-1 him if he tries to cast an enchantment or something like that. Predatory Sliver would suck, but I have the means to deal with it next turn. This is looking good. Now, I don't want any more lands unless they are swamps. Think I rather still have the Pitchburn Devil and Liturgy him. Is that wrong? So my option there was to sacrifice the Pitchburn Devil to the Bloodbaron. And 2-for-1 him his 2 very cheap cards. Now taking damage too. Okay, he's offering me the Steelform Sliver. Going down to 10 now. But I do have the Corrupt. Okay, now I'm getting rid of the Griffin Sentinel. And that means I can clear his entire board. And still have Corrupt. So I kill the Sentinel Sliver. Kill the Steelform Sliver. And I swing for 5. And I still have Corrupt. Unnecessary auto yield there. I still could represent Mountain. And now if you cast like a decisive, it costs like Calonian Hydra, then I'm really gonna regret what I just did. Okay. This is the time I want to draw a swamp. I have one chance in 4. Oh, that works too. Archangel of Thune. Okay, if I attack, I can still pump the Nightwing Shade. So I'm willing to trade here. I'm saving the Corrupt for the finish line. That's the line between Sweden and Finland. Okay, sorry. This is lethal, right? Yes. I threaten lethal. And even if he attacks... No, he still has the block. Oh my god, he's playing indestructibility. Well, that doesn't help you, does it? I can still even block him. So he's 2-2 and I'm blocking him. Making my Nightwing Shade 3-3. Blocky block. And then I attack for 7 damage. Okay. 1-0 in the game where I played against the Archangel. That makes me think about Windstorm. But killing the Archangel with Windstorm, if it was Plummet, it would be a lot better. But he didn't have a lot of flyers. He had a couple of flyers. But this will dilute my deck. And I still have things like the Corrupt, the Liturgy, the Doomblades. I just need to care that she is in the deck. I think I'm bringing in Mindrot as well, so I can kill her that way. But if I bring in Mindrot, what do I take out? Not an early creature. Not the Nightwing Shade. Removal. No. I can't fit it into the deck. Let's go. I didn't sideboard. Yep. He takes a mulligan. I'm gonna flood horribly, but I'm keeping this hand. Because I have the land to play. He seems to be willing to offer me 2-for-1s. Playing the swamps first. I should play a mountain turn 2 or 3, so I know that I can cast a Malhorn if I draw it. The Sentinel Sleeve will do a lot of damage here, but the Recluse is much better. I'm not gonna resist the 2-for-1 if he offers it. Wow, he's really threatening now. There is the Malhorn. Indestructibility will suck, but it's still not gonna be a big threat, is it? I don't need to deploy the Bloodburn. I'm keeping mana open for the Doomblade against indestructibility. So I can hit him with a Malhorn. Malhorn! Yeah, beat me down with your funky spider. I'm going to 18. What am I going to do? I'm so happy I didn't see a Sentinel Sliver here. He's a very good 2-drop. He didn't want to give me the 2-for-1. And I'm going for the Malhorn. And now is the window to cast Indestructibility. But it's still something I can deal with in the long run. But if it doesn't cast Indestructibility, I'm in fairly good shape. Of course I will get rid of the Deadly Recluse. But he's attacking with the Deadly Recluse. No, you're not attacking with the Deadly Recluse now. You are! That must mean he has Indestructibility. But a 0-4 indestructible wall is not the worst. I used to play with Juggernaut. I won a big limited tournament once with Juggernaut, and I have a lot of respect for this card. 5 power for 4 mana in limited. Really strong. Dawnstrike Paladin. Well, what are you going to do? All his creatures are non-black, so I could go for Liturgy Blood Baron here, or Liturgy Undead Minotaur. Probably Undead Minotaur, so I can block. The Deadly Recluse. So I don't want you to have a lifelinker. That felt good. But what about this Deadly Recluse then? I got to have a way to deal with the Angel, right? No. I had to take it out. But now I'm raising the Angel. Tank growth. Yes. And now maybe I will have to wait. This wall is gonna do a lot of work. Actually, casting indestructibility on the wall doesn't do a whole lot. At some point we can start doing pitch burn devil tricks. That's interesting, because now he is offering a trade of the Undead Minotaur for the wall. And I think I'm gonna take... Oh, it still has the same end result, doesn't it? So I don't need to take it. And here is the Pitchburn Devils. So now I hit him for 5 a turn, if he doesn't play another blocker. And I only need to hit him twice, then I can kill him with the Pitchburn Devil. Okay. So if he blocks the Pitchburn Devil and I sacrifice it, I do 7 damage. That's not enough this turn. But it is enough next turn. Here comes the Evasion Shade, which is impressing me actually. I thought this was totally unplayable. And it still looks like a crap card, but he is doing work, isn't he? And we do win the match. So what's up in the other match? Not much. And Shooks win again. So, this is the final. And the first prize is a booster of M14, which will make it easier for me then to play the real drafts, which is the plan. I am playing first. And I'm keeping this. He did crush the guy almost as quickly as I crushed my opponent. So there is probably some quality cards in his deck. I'll kill an Elvish Mystic now first turn with a Ring Flash. But it doesn't happen. He should be blue, is my opinion. Because I haven't seen any blue cards yet, and there were plenty of blue cards. People were picking the blue cards, and I might be up against green-blue value, and there we go. Seacoast Drake is not something I'm afraid of. But he should be afraid of Bloodburn. The Swedish word for children is very close to bairn. It's barn. So Blodsbarn. And I think bairn is an old Viking word in Scotland for children. And I am gonna blood bairn all over him. Rootwalla, that's a quality card. And now I really want to cast the Malhorn. And they do enable it. I don't think he's blocking here. And it's time for Malhorn. And then make way for it with the Liturgy. Possibly. Blue-green fat guys. Good deck. I'm not gonna block. You can be the guy who block in our relationship. Yeah, hit me with your Rootwalla. Of course he can disperse and time ebb me or something, and then I lost tempo totally. Do I take out the Seacoast Drake here with the Bloodbairn? It seems bad. Not sure. I think I'm gonna suffer some sort of tempo effect here. Or an alpha guy. No? Yes, prior pack. But that just killed the Bloodbairn, right? So it becomes a 3-5. And I can actually counteract it now with the Ring Flesh. And that will make it a 0-6. But then I don't have anything to cast because I have already played my land. But I'm gonna take so much damage from him. But I do have the Liturgy next turn. So the Bloodbairn does die. And I cast the Nightwing Shade. With Liturgy being my big play next turn. Shooks. He is playing Briar Pack. Blue-green. Something nasty is coming. Looks like he's missing his land drop. And it also looks like he's playing a bit slow. which I could use to my advantage. He will be tapped out, so he can't make the profitable block with the Rootwalla. He could block with the Rootwalla and the Seacoast Drake. Oh, that hurt. Hunter weak. Poof. And now he can hit me for 8. 7. Four. Okay, he still has 4 cards to go. So I think my best play here is just to try to kill the Briar Pack with Ring Flesh and then cast a Cursed Spirit, so I still have the Liturgy. And then we are off to the races. And you have 4 cards, and we know you don't have any extra lands because you missed the land drop. So chances are that I will be in trouble. Well, I guess I'm blocking then. Right? Where are you pumping? Malhorn attacks. Malhorn attack. And now he can just block these guys and still have 3 cards in his hand. But he has made strange decisions so far, so maybe he'll make another strange decision. That's not a basis for winning a Magic game. I wonder why he pumped last turn. That was weird. Ah, there it is! Trollhide. I knew it. Now I pretty much need the top deck removal. This sucks. And did I use the Liturgy too easy? On the other hand, then I still can keep pressure on him to prevent him from attacking me. But he still has 2 cards. Okay. I think Pitchburn Devil will still die. Rootwalla. Well, what are you going to do about this? He actually dies if he blocks him with the Seacoast Drake and the Rootwalla. But he does get to kill both, but he just blocks it with the Rootwalla. Which wasn't optimal. Oh, that doesn't look good. Messenger Drake. I think he's trying to spend 5 mana to draw a card, but he's out of resources. And my Pitchburn Devils are blocking the ground quite well. Of course, his Rootwalla will be blocking the ground as well. So if he took this... No, he couldn't take it, of course. So, but we are fairly even matched on the ground now. So he is relying on his Seacoast Drake to win. And that's pretty slow. But if he's drawing business, things change. Frost Breath. Yeah, he has plenty of time to do damage here. Can actually kill me. Why not attack with the Seacoast Drake? Okay, I badly need a blocker here. But I do not get one, so I get killed by Frost Breath. And yeah, it is a very good card when you're winning, but it's not as good when you're losing. Or during development, and that's why I don't really like it that much. Can't sacrifice the Pitchburn Devils, can't do anything really, so it's just a good game. If I ever was supposed to bring in the Windstorm, this is it. But I don't think so. Or do I think so? It will dilute my deck a lot. Mind Rot. I think I'm just gonna run as is. I didn't really see anything that scary. Did I? I was flooding a bit. And now I have to win twice. I don't think Lightning Talons make it into the deck. Because he should have tempo cards. Try to wait with the Doomblades as long as possible to prevent the Troll Hides, the Hunter Weaks, etc. Let's do this! I think this could be a win still. But I am not underestimating the power of blue-green fat guys. That deck didn't really work out in M13, but it's much better positioned here. Oh, this looks fairly good. It looks like a plan. I have to draw the second mountain though. So let's try to do that. Mountain Corpse Holder. Early beats. Corpse Holder for the win. Yeah, he's gonna beat you down so good. Mountain! Mountain! I am very happy that I did put in 8 mountains right now. Because with 7 my chance to draw one would be much worse. Fire Shrieker for the Malhorn will be sweet. Well, that's not working out for me. Do I now equip the Corpse Hauler because I have nothing else to do? Seems stupid. But I'm missing my third land and he missed his second, but he'd found the land. And Rootwalla. Please! Hitting lands. Well, this guy can double strike all day. Red mana, Malhorn. Back up with Doomblades. It's just... this looks like an unstoppable hand. He has the thing. And I don't want to kill it, do I? I do want to kill it. But it's gonna be a 5/5. And I hate wasting... Is there any chance in the world that he's bluffing? No, he might cast it anyway. He probably should. I'm just going to block with the Minotaur here. Two for one. Gotta take them when they're offered. Mountain. No mountain. A mountain here would have been really good. Nice. So now we are casting the Nightwing Shade. Going to town. He might be tricking me here, but if he gives up his entire turn to do nothing, I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm swinging. I'm hitting for 2. He could cast. What's happening now? Okay, this is when Frostbreath really is not very good. Because he's just delaying, it's just the fog here. Oh, double fog. I can't do anything about claustrophobia except sacrifice him later to the vampire god. But now when his frost breath ends, he didn't really do a whole lot, did he? I think it's a cursed spirit here, because it's a 3-turn clock. And I think I'm even gonna equip it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna answer the Trollhide. But next turn, when everybody untaps, I have plenty of damage coming his way. For Baloth in the house. Do I kill it? I don't think I do, because it really doesn't do a whole lot. What about just attacking here? I need 6 mana to 7 mana to cast things. So I think I'm just attacking with everything. And then I still have Warlord Doomblade mana. Pretty bad trade. But what can you do? I'm signaling this Doomblade so hard. Okay, sack a creature to regenerate the Vampire Warlord. So now I just need to equip the spirit, kill a block of Doomblade, equip the spirit, and pump the Nightwing. Then I win! He saw that coming. So now we're off to the last game. We're not sideboarding. We are going to town. Trying to outvalue him. With the Doomblades. Doomblade is so good. And I don't think I haven't drafted a lot with Doomblade. I've drafted with like Terror and stuff, and I remember it as being really good. But I've drafted so much M13 with Murder, and I am surprised now at how much better Doomblade is. Murder was the best common in M13, but this is the 2 mana instead of 3. That's fantastic. He doesn't seem to have a lot of tempo cards. He has the Claustrophobia and the Frost Breath that hits my... What about the Mark of the Vampire, actually? It is setting myself up to get Claustrophobia. Now I'm surely gonna lose because of it. Okay, I got a Doomblade, that's all I need. No, I need another mountain, that's what I need. But here I have some early beats. Mountain! Yes! Okay. So the plan is here for Corpse Hauler to attack him and beat him up. Take his lunch money, harass him in the what do you call it? Schoolyard thing. Okay, this Mark of the Vampire is gonna be dangerous to cast. But he needs 2 blue for Claustrophobia, and it is possible that he only has 1 blue because of the way he played it. But most likely the Mark of the Vampire will go on something else. I don't think he's blocking here. So I might save the shortcut there. That seems stupid. So I might then again not save the shortcut there. It must be better deploying him on the field. Hunt the weak danger here. He does cast the Seacoast Drake. That is pretty good at stopping stuff. But next turn I can have a major turn. An Essence Carrier here would totally suck. What about marking a ground creature? It will be so vulnerable. Not into open mana at least. Well, you just keep coming. And pumping. So it is the Disperse that's the danger here, and I'm definitely gonna wait with Mark. But I could kill the Seacoast Drake and do 9 damage. Sensory Deprivation. To make it into a 2-3. But now suddenly I have the mana to cast the Mark. And the Mark on the Nightwing Shade, because he still has his removal here. So I think I'm casting the Nightwing Shade. I can still attack here. Why doesn't he block? It's a pretty strong ground force I have now. A pretty strong force on the board overall. The Nightwing Shade is so vulnerable. He did miss a land drop. And my hand is super strong. Hunter weak. Damn it! So I get... So if I cast Mark here, if I get a 5/3 creature, I very much want to kill that guy and start doing 6 a turn. Even 8, I get him to 8. And then I protect whatever is trying to block him next turn, I'll Doomblade. So Liturgy the Seacoast Drake. Mark of the Vampire, the Marauding Malhorn. Hit him for 8, getting down to... and then we have the Doomblade as protection. He becomes a 4/5 that must attack with lifelink. So Liturgy. And now whatever tries to block the Marauding Malhorn, we will kill. Okay, it's still a 1/5. Gets me 1 life. So I will get him to 3, and then he will need 2 blockers next turn. This is very dangerous. If I draw some business here, everything will look much better. That is business indeed. Ooh. And then you can't kill it. So I still have an attack next turn. All I need is 1 more swamp. Oh, not next turn. The turn after that. And I can get back my Nightwing Shade as well. So maybe that's what I should be doing really here. Because I can't corrupt you to death yet. Can I? He could have the Briar Pack here and kill the Malhorn with the Briar Pack. But then I can still attack with the... I feel I still have time. But do I really? No, I'm going for it. Okay, I hope he doesn't have the Briar Pack here. Getting 1 life here is very critical. Can I even kill him next turn? If I draw a land, I can do... If I draw a swamp, I can do the damage I need to do. This was intense. Okay. This is it, the final turn. And there's the swamp. I still pump it, right? And I still have 6 mana. So I do 3 damage. And I corrupt you for the win. Woohoo! Thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat. That was an intense battle.